Hello and welcome to Grand Sumo Highlights. It's day 7 of the January tournament at the Ryogokokuikan in Tokyo. We now only have one rikishi with an unblemished record, and that's this man, Maegashira 12, Abi. The ferocious pusher-thruster is eyeing his first yusho since November 2022. And new Ozeki Aonishiki is one of 7 men breathing down Abi's neck. Abi fights Asanoyama today, while Aonishiki takes on Wakamotoharu. It's another full house in the Ryogokokuikan in Tokyo. We begin with veteran Ryuden, 2 wins, 4 losses, locking horns with rookie Hatsuyama, who's eager to pick up his first victory in the top division. Ryuden put a break to his 4-bout losing streak yesterday by escorting out Nishikifuji by Yorikiri. Hatsuyama is desperate to escape out of his dark 6-bout losing tunnel from opening day. Trying to get inside is Ryuden on the left. Ryuden slapping away. Hatsuyama doing the same. Now he goes in for a pulling maneuver. Hatsuyama at the edge and on all fours. Hatsuyama loses balance, and that's his 7th setback in his Makunochi debut. And Ryuden improves to 3 wins, 4 losses. It's Oshoumi 5-1 versus Tomokaze 3-3. Oshoumi triumphed in their first clash on Makunochi soil last basho when he made his debut here. He's looking really confident this first week and is now on a 4-bout winning streak. Tomokaze showed good perseverance at the edge against Asanoyama on day 6. In just a little bit lower is the man in purple. Oshoumi taking back Tomokaze, and down goes Tomokaze. Oshoumi sure is looking confident. Tomokaze seems all right. And Oshoumi maintains his 1-loss record and advances to 6 wins with that oshitaoshi victory. Next up, Tobizaru 1-5 fighting Asakoryu 2-4. It's a 1 apiece in this Tokyo-Osaka series. Mr. Feisty, Tobizaru shoved out his foe in their previous encounter last September by oshidashi. Here we go. The man in red, Asakoryu, hitting and then pulling. He goes for another one. Tobizaru stays in contention. Now he goes for a pulling maneuver, and that's Asakoryu's chance to take Tobizaru back and out. A oshitaoshi victory for Asakoryu, and Tobizaru plunges into the crowd. The Oyakata seems okay. How about the fans? Asakoryu moves up to 3 wins, 4 losses. Here's the highlight match in the first half between Asanoyama 4-2 and Abi, who's maintained an unblemished report card since opening day and is now the sole leader. Abi has maintained that spotless record for 6 straight days, something he hasn't done in 4 years. Here's the former Ozeki Asanoyama. Double hand attack by Abi, shifting to the right, staying in contention, and Asanoyama goes for a pulling attack, and Abi suffers his first setback of this New Year tournament. Asanoyama notches his 5th victory here on day 7. And there are the Asanoyama fans. Double hand attack and a pulling move by Abi. But Asanoyama sticks to him, stays right in front of Abi, and then hits that hikiotoshi hand pull down technique. Good timing. It's Midorifuji, 2 wins, 4 losses, and Asahakuryu 4-2. Agile Midorifuji aims to snuggle inside his opponent's kitchen and get him off balance. Top-tier rookie Asahakuryu looking good with 4 wins. Both starting with a low stance. Midorifuji trying to get a hold of Asahakuryu seeks to lock up his opponents in a right hand inside, left hand outside position. This is called Migi Yotsu. But the rookie having a hard time here, trying to nudge Midori Fuji back with that left forearm attack. Midori Fuji staying in contention, doing a good job, balancing himself with that left foot on the Tawara straw bales. Both keeping balance. Asahakuryu resting every other second with that left, but keeping that power, making sure Midori Fuji can't take command. This may be a long bout. Both head-to-head. Midori Fuji may try his signature katasukashi under-shoulder swing down, but just having trouble getting his opponent off balance. And Asahakuryu can't get that left hand outside grip, which he prefers. Both doing great job with balance and hip movement and making sure their opponents don't get the upper hand. So who will initiate that next move going forward? Midori Fuji, again, holding his ground there, but now trying to shove back the newcomer to the top division. This is proving to be a war of attrition. Both locking horns there. And now, making the move is Midori Fuji circling around the dohyo. Asahakuryu keeps Midori Fuji right in front of him, and Midori Fuji throws in the towel. Asahakuryu takes the bout. That lasted around 2.5 minutes. Midori Fuji runs out of gas, and Asahakuryu moves up to 5 wins, 2 losses. Yorikiri victory. Now it's Shioshoma, 2 wins, 4 losses, versus Shishi, 4-2. It's a Mongolia-Ukraine matchup here. Shishi is ahead in their rivalry on Makunochi soil, 2-1. Shioshoma is searching for a quick win here. Shishi celebrated his 29th birthday yesterday with a win. In high is Shishi. Chiyoshoma trying to get advantage there. Slapping and slapping. Chiyoshoma getting that right hand outside grip. Shishi in trouble, but he sneaks that right hand inside and takes control. Chiyoshoma attempts a throw as he backpedaled, but Shishi wins by Yorikiri frontal force out. Shishi doing a good job of hopping in the driver's seat as soon as he slides in that right hand. So Shishi achieves his 5th victory. Moving on to Toki Hayate and Mitakeumi, both faring at 3-3. They share their series 2-2. Mitakeumi hopes to notch up 5 more victories to attain his first winning record, kachikoshi, in half a year. Good hit by both men, equal tachiai. Both hands inside for Toki Hayate, and that's all she wrote. Toki Hayate gaining the upper hand as soon as he gets that inside position. He moves to 4-3 with that Yorikiri frontal force out victory. Nishiki Fuji, 3-3, faces Roga with the same record. Their history in Makunochi is also split here, 3 wins for each side. Nishiki Fuji seeks to beat Roga for the first time in just over a year. Roga got a strong hold of Chiyoshoma yesterday before bulldozing out the veteran. In just a little lower is Roga. In trouble, but right hand inside deep for Nishiki Fuji, and Nishiki Fuji escorts out Roga. So Nishiki Fuji does beat Roga for the first time in just over a year, since November 2024. 4-3. It's now Kotoshoho 4-2 versus Kinbozan 2-4. Kotoshoho shoved out the giant from Kazakhstan by oshidashi last basho. He now has a 4-2 edge in their past meetings. A double-hand attack by Kinbozan. Kinbozan gets that left-hand outside grip, but that deep right-hand inside grip by Kotoshoho allows him to use that shitate nage, underarm throw. Impeccable timing there by Kotoshoho, who goes to 5-2. We have Oshoma 5-1 fighting Gonoyama with a mirror record of 1-5. These fierce pushers both entered Grand Sumo in 2021. Their only face-off in the top tier was in September 2024, when this man, Gonoyama, thrusted out his Mongolian foe by skidashi. Exploding out is Gonoyama. Gonoyama taking back Oshoma. Oshoma has no more real estate. Gonoyama has been struggling to finish off his opponents this tournament. But today, he gets the job done. Gonoyama brings out his A game and improves to 2 wins, 5 losses with that oshidashi win. It's Hiradomi 3-3 and Shodai with the same record. Both hail from the Kyushu region in southwestern Japan. Shodai leads their history 3-1. Hiradomi is hot and cold from opening day. Shodai seeks to deliver 5 more wins for his first kachikoshi since September. In much faster is Hiradomi. A bang. And out goes the former Ozeki, Hiradomi. Completely getting the better of the initial charge. Hiradomi achieves his 4th victory by yorikiri. We now have Fujinokawa 5 wins, 1 loss, and Chiranomi 3-3. Chiranomi came out on top in their first head-to-head last September when he forced out the raging youngster by yorikiri. Fujinokawa is on fire with 5 straight victories. Chiranomi snapped his 3-bout losing streak yesterday. In nice and low, Fujinokawa was just about to finish off Chiranomi, but he loses balance there at the edge, and Chiranomi takes advantage of that. Chiranomi prevails, and he moves up to 4 wins, 3 losses. Checking the replay. Perfect tachi-ai by Fujinokawa, but Chiranomi slips to the right, finds his back, and taps him out. Good reflexes there by Chiranomi, winning by okuridashi. We now have Onokatsu 3-3 going up against Atami Fuji 4-2. Their rivalry is divided 1 apiece after Atami Fuji shoved out his foe by oshidashi in November. Atami Fuji looking to put on a show for his fans here. Both prefer the right-hand inside position. Good bang, and Atami Fuji takes back Onokatsu. Onokatsu has no response. So, Atami Fuji. Great sumo here. Scores win number 5 and keeps his fans happy. Oshidashi victory. It's Takanosho 6 losses versus Tamawashi 2-4. Takanosho has the edge in their pushing contest 8-4. But this man, Iron Man Tamawashi, blew him away in November by oshidashi. Takanosho is desperate to find his first win in 2026. Takanosho in red, digging in that right hand and then pulling it out right away. Tamawashi can't follow that move, and Tamawashi goes down. Takanosho beats the Iron Man here, breaking the duck on day 7. Goes to 1-6. He bids farewell to his 6-bout losing streak. Next up, Ichiyamamoto 1-5 and Ura 6 losses. Popular technician Ura leads their past matches in Makunochi 6-2. Ura faced the 2 Yokozuna and 2 Ozeki in the first 4 days, just like this man, Ichiyamamoto, did. Swooping in is the man in pink. Ura can't get an inside position, and Ichiyamamoto goes with double hands, takes Ura to the edge, but Ura goes for that leg pick and breaks Ichiyamamoto's balance right away, and Ura keeps the crowd on their feet. He secures his first victory of 2026 as well. Ura moves to 1-6 and snaps his 6-bout losing streak, just like Takanosho. Ichiyamamoto wants to keep Ura right in front of him, so he continues his signature slapping attack. Ura then here goes to pick up Ichiyamamoto. That breaks Ichiyamamoto's balance, and Ura wins by oshitaoshi. We turn to Komusubi Oho 2-4 fighting Sekiwake Takayasu 4-2. Takayasu holds an overwhelming 7-1 majority in their series. But Oho recently thrusted the veteran down by Tsukiotoshi last September. Takayasu failed to make good use of the mashi against Aonishiki yesterday. Good hit by the Sekiwake. Takayasu is all over Oho from start to finish. The Komusubi has no answer whatsoever. So Takayasu proves his superiority here over Oho and advances to 5 wins, 2 losses. Superb clash here. And Takayasu pounds away. Oho is just too high. Picture perfect tachiai. Left hand in for Takayasu. He didn't really need that. He just continues with the tsubari and wins by tsukidashi. It's Kirishima 5-1 fighting Yoshinofuji 4-2. Yoshinofuji took down Kirishima by a sotogake outside leg trip in their first encounter last July. Kirishima prevented back-to-back setbacks yesterday by blasting out Ichiyamamoto. Yoshinofuji continues to prove he's a major force to be reckoned with. He's toppled 2 Yokozuna. Inside is Yoshinofuji, but left hand inside position for Kirishima. Kirishima looking to use that left hand inside position. A headlock by Yoshinofuji. Yoshinofuji goes for that throw at the edge. Right hand inside, but that left hand outside Watenage helps Kirishima protect his 1-loss record. A battle of throws there at the edge. Kirishima marks his 300th top division victory here and protects his 1-loss record this tournament. In low is Yoshinofuji, the former Kusano. But Kirishima trying to make good use of the mawashi there with the left and right hand inside as well. A headlock by Yoshinofuji. And changing of the grips there by Yoshinofuji, right hand inside. He uses that for a shitatenage underarm throw, but Kirishima hits that uwatenage. We go to Wakamoto Haru 1-5 fighting Aonishiki, the new Ozeki 5-1. Aonishiki is slightly ahead in their history 2-1 after beating his foe by yoritaoshi in November. Wakamoto Haru put on an impressive comeback victory yesterday by hurling Oho with an uchari, backward pivot throw at the edge. In nice and low as always is the whirlwind in blue. Ukrainian Aonishiki left hand in deep. Look at Wakamoto Haru trying another uchari. That gets Aonishiki bleeding. But the Gunbai goes to Aonishiki, the Shin Ozeki. Great attempt by Wakamoto Haru. Uchari, but it was Aonishiki picking up his 6th victory. Aonishiki proves his perseverance. Left hand in deep. Wakamoto Haru is taken back to the edge, but Wakamoto Haru is so resilient. Then he tries that uchari. Same way he did on day 6. This time, Aonishiki is on top of him. So it's a win for the new Ozeki here by yoritaoshi. It's now Ozeki Kotozakura, 4 wins, 2 losses, locking horns with Wakatakakage 3-3. They maintain a close rivalry in the top tier. And this man, Kotozakura, leads by just a neck, 8-7. Wakatakakage failed to hold his ground on day 6 after a pulling attempt by Onosato. Exploding in is Wakatakakage, but look at Kotozakura absorbing his charge, slips to the right and takes him down by hatakikomi slap down. Kotozakura shows great observation and notches his 5th victory of this tournament. In nice and low, but maybe just too low there. Checking from this angle. Great hatakikomi by the Ozeki. Good reflexes. Let's move to Daieisho 1-5, challenging Onosato the Yokozuna 5-1. Onosato boasts a 7-1 advantage in their series. He has back-to-back victories after losing to Yoshinofuji on day 4. The one occasion Daieisho was the victor was in November 2024, when he beat Onosato by yorikiri. Daieisho hitting and continuously hitting, and Onosato breaks his balance, but Onosato recovers. Onosato slips to the right, uses his ring sense to stay in contention. Look at that balance by the Yokozuna. Onosato dodges the bullet, just barely secures his 6th win to stay in contention for the Emperor's Cup. Great hit by the pusher thruster on the left. Onosato loses balance here. And a pulling attempt by Daieisho. The Yokozuna recovers, but then he's again at the edge, stays on the Tawara, and hits that hatakikomi slap down to take down Daieisho. Day 7 comes to a close with this highlight bout between Yokozuna Hoshoryu 5-1 and Hakunofuji 4-2. The top dog leads their rivalry 3-1, but the up-and-coming 22-year-old put dirt on him when they last fought in November by yoritaoshi frontal crush-out. Hoshoryu produced 3 straight wins after losing to Yoshinofuji on day 3. He slapped down Takanosho yesterday with good reflexes. Hakunofuji looks set to cause another upset here and grab a Kimboshi Gold Star in 4 consecutive contests. Slapped by Hoshoryu, left hand in. This may favor Hakunofuji. Hakunofuji takes down Hoshoryu, but it looks like this is a close call. The Gunbai of Kimura Shonosuke, the Gyoji, goes to the Yokozuna. Looks like they both went down first. Maybe the Yokozuna's Left hand touchdown first, but Hakuno Fuji is also in the air. The chief judge explains the Gunbai went to Hoshoryu and they were discussing if they went down at the same time. And yes, it is a dotai, meaning they went down simultaneously. What does that mean? It's a rematch. Tori naoshi. The final bout of day 7, round 2. Nice and low is Hakuno Fuji, left hand and right hand outside grip for the Yokozuna. They go around 360 and now it's crystal clear victory for Yokozuna Hoshoryu. Bleeding from his forehead after that first match. But that doesn't matter. Hoshoryu is given a run for his money for sure, just like Onosato today. But Hoshoryu protects his one-loss report card after that rematch. Hoshoryu extends for that right-hand outside grip. He allows his foe that left hand inside, but just Hoshoryu doing a good job of taking away that grip. At the end, it's Hoshoryu winning by yoritaoshi. So after 7 days, nobody with a spotless record now. Be sure to tune in to Grand Sumo Live on Sunday the 18th for Day 8 action in this New Year Basho. The broadcast will be for 50 minutes starting at 5:10 p.m. Japan time on NHK World Japan. Thanks for watching and do take care. Gokigenyo.